Hell's Bells. For those who haven't, whether haven't heard of the band or haven't seen the band, can you guys share a little bit of the history of the band and what people can expect?
Sure. They definitely can expect some blonde dreads. That will happen. The band was formed in 2000 by a couple ladies, Jahari, who was the singer, and Amy Stolzenbach, who was the lead player, and I was the rhythm guitarist. And it's been 22 years, and here we are. Formed in Seattle, I should say. Yes.
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 I'm in Seattle. That is where I am right now. Currently in Federal Way. Actually, I'm lying. But
I like
it is also... Huh?
Your backdrop is badass.
Oh, this is what I painted my wall.
That's great.
I know, it's like my own little carnival in here.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to put on some different hair to make it. Maybe I need to have hair that goes with my background.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got hair envy. I can't even look at you.
It's pretty great. I'm just missing like a bandana, huh? Like.
Really.
I will be utterly disappointed if that is not the hair that we get to see on Stage of Liberty.
Uh-oh.
He is going to show the hair. That is coming.
So, what can people expect at a Hell's Bells show? What's a Hell's Bells show like?
It's fast. It's sweaty. It's fun. There's a lot of banshee screaming from Lauren. There's a lot of screaming guitar solos that Angus wrote that I try to execute as close as possible. And then we got the rhythm section, which is solid, tight, drives the whole thing, the secret weapon. Everybody thinks it's all about Angus or Bon and Brian, but really it's nothing without the rhythm section.
Lauren, how long have you been with the band?
6 months.
Newbie.
I am a newbie. I'm their newest acquiring.
Yeah. What's your experience been like so far?
It's great. It's fun. We're like, just hanging out with a bunch of cool rock chicks. There's lots of bad fart jokes. Bad jokes. There's hummus. There's salsa. There's always 5-hour energy and bananas. That is always there if you ever need it. That's what it's like.
Cool. And is it okay to ask, like, Adrian, you also have a lot of other projects.
I do. Part of them, okay, so you want to know about this. I just joined a band in San Antonio in February called Fea, and they're on Joan Jett's label, Blackheart Records. And they're Latina Chicana punk, and it's super fun, and I'm enjoying that. And yep, I do my own original music whenever I can fit it in there. Mostly doing live streams now. Like, I just moved to San Antonio, so I haven't started. This is like my live stream station, but I haven't built all the stuff. Like, I have a bunch of stuff, so I haven't live streamed yet. But that's how I'll keep doing music that I write. And that's what I'm doing right now.
So is being busy just like part of it for you? Are you like, do you find like to be able to do like Hell's Bells and Fea and everything all at the same time, like, does it help with creativity? Do you feel stagnant otherwise? What's the feel there?
It's fun. I like to travel. I like to go and see new places and just kind of tool along and listen to music in the van. Like, one of my joys in life is actually listening to music while somebody's driving. So, I mean, I guess if you stick to the simple things in life, you know what I mean? That's important, for being happy. But Lauren also has an original band.
Mm-hmm. I do. I do. I'm in a band called Piston Ready. We've been around like 12 years in Seattle. It's kind of like Motorhead meets Leonard Skinner meets a bunch of other really loud rock.
Uh-huh.
And you're doing a project with Jennifer Finch, right? You're recording vocals on one of her tracks from L7.
Yeah, they're one of my friends, Tony Slug, in Amsterdam, is putting together like this like collaboration of rockers across the world. So like Jennifer Finch is on it, Jella Biafra, a couple of my other friends. So it's going to be really fun. I don't think anything will be done with it until 2023, but you know, that's just because there's so many moving parts. You know, you got to send audio back and forth. But I'm stoked. I can't wait. It's like definitely high school girl dreams come true.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Hellspells has like really been a vehicle for high school, like teenage dreams come true for me. I mean,
I'm mad I wasn't in the band when Lita Ford, you guys did that, because I would have been like, oh my God, it's Lita Ford.
yeah. It'll be another time.
Yeah, we just got to, if you're listening, Lita, we're ready. We'll go.
Tell me about, can I ask like a big, broad, you know, huge question? Where do you think like AC/DC is like just like classic rock at this point? L7's been around forever, right? Where do you think rock fits in right now in today's world?
I think it's all the old stuff. I don't think there's not a lot of room for the new, unless it's I mean, I don't even listen to the radio anymore. So, you know, I don't know even what is out there. So I could just be talking about absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. I mean, I don't think there's a lot. I think that is one of the least popular genres there is right now.
I know. And if it is, it's like oversympathized, or it's like ripping off something that was already there. I mean, there's not a lot of original thought, and if there is, these bands aren't getting the airwaves or the play that they should, and that's the problem. Is you have all these bands that are actually amazing, that are making new rock and roll right now, and nobody's paying attention to them or giving them the exposure they need.
Yeah, there's like no bandwidth for it, for the listener, right? For the rock listener. It's like everybody is like really, there's been stuff that's done so well and so magical. It's like we can't, yeah, I don't know how to say.
Yeah, the spark's not there.
Yeah.
I get that. I think there are a lot of great new rock bands. I just don't think that they get any attention at all. And that's a shame. And hopefully, like, maybe even like doing something like this of a tribute band will get people back into what they love about rock and roll and make them more likely to go to see a local rock show, because they're like, man, that was fun. I want to rock some more.
Yeah. What's the future? You're 22 years in Hell's Bells. What's the future look like for the band right now?
Just, you know, we just keep playing. I mean, there's people ask us to play, people come to the shows, and we will accommodate that. Yeah. I mean, it would be great if we could, you know, add some more like visual stuff, but I don't know, it works so well for us kind of mimicking that 70s vibe that they had. You know, they didn't have all, not that before, you know, they didn't have all that stuff that they have now that when they play the big domes. Yeah. So it's pretty cool that we can add the Brian stuff, but still pull off the rock and roll goes to high school type vibe, tight hot shows.
Yeah.
At least like stage energy wise, kind of, it's more like that 70s type thing.
Yeah, the rock and roll energy, like the raw energy of AC/DC. I mean, Bon Scott's death certificate says death by misadventure. He's the most person ever. That's definitely not how he died, but if you die that way, you are definitely rock and roll. Like, have that raw energy. Like, Brian Johnson's just as great, but even when Brian Johnson first got in the band in the 80s was some of like the best AC/DC, like that energy of just not needing stage props or distraction. It was just all about really good rock and roll.
And Adrian, you've played at the Liberty before, right?
Yep, we played there 2019, right?
Yeah. It was a what do you remember from that show?
I remember spitting beer I remember it's such a beautiful venue, and I remember it was sold out. And I remember people. I went to the merch booth, and people were so kind, and they were just like really into the show. And I love Astoria. I love Astoria, and I love Seaside. So I just love getting to come and play.
Goonies never die.
That's right. That's right.
What's that?
Goonies never say die.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell anybody who's never been to a show? What do you want to say to folks right now who are either planning to come in or thinking about it?
Come on, and we'll have a good time. We'll sweat. We're gonna rock out, and you're gonna forget about all your troubles, and we're just gonna have a good time because you're not even gonna realize how many songs you know. You're gonna be like, I know this song too. I know this song too. I know this song. I didn't even know I knew this song.
Yeah, and it's going to be loud and really good, and also really loud, but loud in a good way. Adrian might spit beer on you again. Maybe.
I might spit beer on you. I might.
No, don't you? Not at the kids. She won't spit beer at kids. We got limits.
Again, know what you're getting into if you bring a child to a Hell's Bell show. I love it.
I seem to remember the audience is pretty, there's a good space. It would be really hard to actually get beer on somebody.
Yeah, I believe you.
A lot of kids come to our shows, and it's super cute because they're like super into it. They know the words. They want to be like future musicians. It's like wonderful to see the little kids. We love it. Like, it's one of my highlights. I love the little kids at the shows.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm excited for acts like you guys who are just keeping rock and roll alive. Lauren, I am so excited to see you on stage over here at the Liberty, to have you, to get you to introduce yourself to everybody out there. And yeah, I think it's gonna be. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be an amazing show.
I do too. I think it's going to be the best show ever, especially because Adrian's going to debut her real hair to the world.
That's right.
What? What?
I mean, can they handle all that sexy? I mean, oh my God.
Cool. So, Liberty Stage, Friday, August 12th. Doors at 6. Shows at 7. Tickets at libertyastoria.org. But Adrian, thank you for coming. Lauren, thank you for coming. And everybody else, we are going to see you. We'll see you at the show, August 12th.
See you.